We've talked a little on the channel about the wild and wonderful continent of Wildemount from the land of Exandria, but today we're talking about some miniatures. Welcome to the Blue Dragon Guild, a channel all about Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Baron. If you need some more D&D content in that YouTube timeline of yours, hit that subscribe button. These minis are published by WizKids. They showcase several of the fun monsters from the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount book. One of my favorite books that I have. I find myself going back to that book a lot, and I find myself using a lot more monsters from that book, so it only felt right for me to get some minis from there. So, I have not opened these, so let's take a look at what we have. All right. There's a whole bunch of minis in here. They're all really awesome. We've got a ton of the Aeorian monsters. I'm not that far into campaign 2, so I don't know anything about them yet. The main reason I got this set was for the Nergalid. We did a video on the Nergalid a few months back. The link will be down in the description if you want to go check that out. It is a super, super awesome monster. One that I'm currently using in one of the games that I'm running, and it's pretty interesting. There's also a husk zombie in here, which if you watch the video you'll understand why that's important. The paint job on all these is really, really good. I'm not going to pull each one out individually. I'm just going to kind of give them a quick glance over. Some of these Aeorian things are super creepy, and I could definitely see kind of weirding your party out with these. I really like them. They're like weird bug aberrations, and bugs and aberrations should always go together. Although I think that my personal favorite is the Nergalid. It's such an awesome monster that I think everybody should take a look at. If it's not for you, then it's not for you, but I like it, so I wanted the mini. At the time I picked these up, these were about $52, so that is a good chunk of change, but you do get 9 hand-painted minis, and you get some very unique sculpts. So I think if you take that into account, I think maybe it might be worth it to save up for these, especially if you are using things from Wildemount, if you're running games in Wildemount. The Explorer's Guide to Wildemount has a ton of good material in there. Everything from classes, monsters, magic items, you name it, it's in there. I highly suggest picking it up. So let us know down in the comments below what you think about these miniatures. Do you think they're worth it, especially if you're running those games? We'd love to hear it. If you want to see more D&D content, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see a video about some more miniatures, check it out right here. And until next time, keep the dice rolling. Take me home, Zemnian roads, to the place I belong. Wildemount, yeah. We've got some minis, let's look at them.